Ever since I was little, I was fascinated by philosophy and politics. Since I was not from an aristocratic family, I could not follow the natural path into the Roman Senate. Instead, I had to pour my heart and soul into my studies. I was first a member of the Roman court system and then ventured into politics. I was considered a new man because I was supported by my merits rather than my ancestry. Finally, in 64 BC, everything paid off when I joined the council, where I became the legal head of the Roman Republic. After I backstabbed Catiline by exposing his plan to overthrow the government, I received an offer from Julius Caesar, Crassus, and Pompey to take control of the government. I feared the dictatorship of Caesar and their control of the government too much and denied this request. I had no choice unless I wanted to lead my people into darkness. The first triumvirate, especially Crassus, was enraged by my rejection so much that they exiled me from Rome in 58 BC. I suffered a devastating loss of my estates, but even worse, I lost my status as a Roman citizen. I could no longer participate in politics. My life was stripped from me because of the selfish triumvirate. They were a terrible triad headed by the conniving Caesar. While in exile for around 2 years, I passed the time writing philosophy. Rather than Plato, I was fascinated by the philosophies of Heraclitus and Aristotle the most. When I returned to Rome, it was as if the world had turned upside down. Caesar and Pompey had grown apart following the death of Crassus. Their triumvirate was fractured. Caesar became the more powerful ruler over Pompey. However, I decided the best idea would be to give mild support to Pompey because Caesar was power-hungry. Plus, I couldn't be part of politics myself, so why not get connected to them some way? After Caesar defeated Pompey in 48 BC, I was left with no other option than to accept Caesar's friendship. If I didn't, I would have lost all connections to Roman politics. Yet, in 44 BCE, Julius Caesar was assassinated. This threw me for a tailspin because the dictatorship and followers of Caesar began to fall apart. I spoke to the Senate in favor of restoring the Republic. I continually denounced Mark Antony, the leader of the Caesarian faction, in a series of speeches called the Philippics. Recently, I have been mentoring the young Octavian, the grandnephew of Julius Caesar, in hopes for his success as a future political leader in Rome. I guess I should have kept my mouth shut, though, because Octavian heard a criticism I said about him, and now has sent Mark Antony to kill me and my family. Psh! What fools think they can mess with a genius like me?